Hey, good afternoon, traders. Welcome to another episode of Trade This Market video update for May 2nd, 2024. So let's take a look at these markets. I'm going to bring up a daily chart of ES contract, which is the proxy for S&P 500. And as you can see, a couple of days ago, we started to bounce pretty hard. We had the sentiment that was changing on a daily chart. And so we knew that we are looking for a bounce. But then we were looking to see if this market is going to fail at either 50% retracement or 61.8. And at 50% retracement, I thought that we may actually run up a little bit since we're so close. And these are pretty magnetic numbers right here, the 50 period moving average, the power line, the 61.8. There is a huge confluence right here. And so we thought we may be able to run up to this number and then fail. However, when I looked at the 2 hour chart, so this was a couple of days ago, so as you can see, this is when we started to bounce pretty hard. And then overnight session, we started to see sentiment 2 changing, the momentum changing, sentiment 1 changing. And then we had the price closing below the power line in the early hours, like 4 o'clock in the morning. So we are going to revisit 5140, I think, one more time as soon as the market opened up. And so what that looked like is this on a 15-minute chart. Let me just show you right here. So this is when the market opened up. Of course, we closed below right here, and then we bounced pretty hard, go visit 50 period moving average. So the first candle, the second candle, third candle, we were just waiting for a signal right here. The signal in the RTH regular trading hour comes in here. We visit one more time, and then we fail. And so ultimate price targets was right here, 50, 50, 40, 50, 42, somewhere in the zone. And then we came close to it a couple of days ago, but we didn't actually finish the job. And then in the overnight session, we completed this. And then for one more time, yesterday we went away from it. So we visited this place one more time yesterday, and then we, bounced pretty hard from this number. And then we come back one more time, revisit this. And then again, today, same thing happened. So it shows you how important this number is and the significance of this number when you look at it, how many times this number gets visited. And so today's price action, what happened is that we woke up with a gap. So it was like a 30-point gap to the upside. And when the market opened up, we started to see that this market actually is likely to go and fill the gap. And the first clue came in as soon as we closed the 15-minute candle below the 50 period moving average, power line, signal line, overnight pivot. And again, our price target, our entry was right here, and then exit came in right here. And as you can see, the price, moved pretty significantly in the upward direction as soon as that happened. So trade number 2 comes in. Now we are looking at a 15-minute chart that's in the same direction as a daily chart. And then as soon as we were just waiting for the price to kind of close a couple of candles above the power and the signal line, and the trade comes in about 9:45 this morning Eastern, and we got in long right here, and there was a little bit of a resistance that we were going to run into, and that's price came back slightly from it, and then now we were tagging the upper resistance zones, which is about 5100. So as you can see, we came up to be a 5099, 5100, and now the 15-minute wants to cycle through. And so maybe in the afternoon session, we're going to go and visit the 50 period moving average, maybe the overnight pivot, and then continue our journey to the upside. Now, what's likely to happen tomorrow is if we see the symmetry in the morning, meaning the 2 hour and the 15-minute is lined up in the same direction as a daily chart, then the upper targets are still in play, 5148, 5191. And this time, I think we may be able to actually go through the 50 period moving average and actually go and, 50% retracement, and then go through the visit 61.8% retracement, which is 5191. But we'll see how this price reacts. If we see something like what we saw a couple of days ago, if you're reaching these levels and then we see something like this on a 2 hour chart, that means the prices are likely to go to the downside. So keep this in mind. We still have the weekly chart that is still bearish, And so we're still seeing that this time that it hasn't cycled all the way through. And so what's likely to happen is that if we start to see the price weak, rejecting 5148 or 5191, then most likely scenario is that we're going to go visit 4900. Just below that is 4781. So it's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen in a couple of days. But this is the likely plan. So for now, we're looking for bounces, and then we're going to see how the price reacts over here when we get to these levels. And then we're going to be looking for short position to take the price to the downside. So I hope this helps, and I will see you at the next update. Take care.